met a few at previous school, though I wouldn't say a lot. 4 of us just hung around together after school and stuff. Do you still talk to them? I shake my head. No, we gradually lost contact while I was stuck in the hospital. You're not saddened by that, or angry? Hanako looks genuinely surprised. I guess it's the right reaction. Well, of course, man. You're opening up to her. Let her be surprised. Let her have true emotion. Let her flow. Well, life did move on for them while I was stuck in the ward. I was pretty sore about it at that time, but now it's just a bunch of nice memories. Besides, once I came to Yamako, I found new friends as well. It's quite a whitewash of my feelings were back then. I went through some dark times during my stay at the hospital. All those fucking books, and I'm glad that Hanako and Lily were able to help me out after I left. Hanako blushes as we both go down to enjoying our drinks. She seems to have calmed down since I arrived, and I'm starting to feel a little better now that I've had the chance to rest a bit, so this is getting to be a nice outing already. Even if she's calmer than before, though, she's still fidgeting a bit. She runs her hand down one of her bangs as I try to think of something to say. That's right, I was gonna ask. Hanako tilts her head quizzically. I didn't know you had a mobile phone. How'd you get my number? Lily gave it to me. I should have guessed. You know, you could have asked. I'd have given it to you. You know, I'm not playing hard to get. I'm playing easy to get. Because that's how you could smile at that. Thank you. Want to exchange email addresses? Hanako nods, sitting down her drink and fishing out her phone from her pocket as I do the same. Oh, I've seen this phone before. Huh. It's probably the same model as mine. Pink though. Nice phone. She looks at me with a curious expression before noticing my phone and giggling. It's one of the few times I've seen Hanako let her guard down if there's such a thing. She giggles. I didn't pick it out myself, though. Oh. It was a present from Lily. Well, Lily's got good taste. I never really needed a phone, and I couldn't afford one. She bought me one for Christmas, though saying that we could use it to keep in touch. They see each other basically every day, both in and out of school. And again, Lily does have her class representative duties and other friends that she talks with. Probably help her situations like this too when she's gone away for a while. Although fucking paying the bill must cost a lot. Then again, Lily is rich. She whipped out those fucking yen like there was no tomorrow. Oh, you want some 100 million yen? Well, here you go. I think I'll just buy the store. Lily's a very special person to you, isn't she? She is. I love... I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Hanako and Lily are getting it on behind my back. Look at that smirk. Look, she says, I love her. And then she has... Sal, man, you just live a sad story. You live the clown. The sad clown who ends up killing himself. Something Avalachi? Pavalachi? Pavro? Something Lachi. It was a sad clown who killed himself. Naka looks down and smiles as she thinks of her. None of my friendships were as deep as theirs, and I have to admit to myself, I'm a little jealous of the relationship. Yeah, me too. Don't we all want a relationship like that? Although I feel like I have that kind of relationship with some friends, which is a nice thing to have. We tell each other our email addresses and thumb them into our respective phones. And I get Hanako's number from earlier and I put it into my contacts list. Done. That makes 3 now. 3? Lily, Akira, and you. Ah, Akira. She's an interesting person, isn't she? Yeah, she is. She reminds me, I'm telling you. You may not think so, and I confirmed it wasn't, but Akira is real rock. Or Haley from the Derp Crew stuff. I'm telling you. That's who she is. Alright, you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you it's who she is. She is. She's also really nice, though. Her suit makes her look a bit cool. Definitely a lesbian. I'm a little surprised you know each other well, with that job taking up so much of her time. Naka looks down a little and takes another sip of her drink. Ugh. If I wasn't looking intently at her face, I'd miss a small smile perched on it. I guess when she knows so few people, those she knows must mean a lot to her. How many do you have? Bro, play it easy. Don't say like 700, because that would be a lie, and you don't want to think you're a floozy. And don't say like 2, because you want to think that you're a bit social. Go with 8. Go with 8. Me? About 9 or 10. Yeah! Alright, good. I hesitate to go into them for the fear of rubbing in the fact that Hanako doesn't have parents, or apparently even close relatives. 2 of those are Shizune and Misha too, which is another can of worms altogether. I imagine that Lily would have more than both of us put together, probably. Hanako gives a childish giggle, and I can't help smiling. It's a good feeling that she's gotten this comfortable around me. At times like this, I feel like I'm getting close to talking to her true self. Mind if I ask you something that I've been wondering? No, don't bring up the scars. Hanako shakes her head as she takes a last sip of her tea, finishing it off. You don't seem very jealous of Lily having lots of friends. Don't you want to make some more friends yourself, or get to know some of hers? I'm not jealous. I don't like people, so I don't mind not having any friends. High five, Hanako. Boom! Me and you both. People suck. Or at least Some people suck. People are okay. A person is cool. People suck. Maybe it's general around. Wait, it's the other way around. A person sucks. People are cool. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I know how you feel. Sometimes you just don't have time for more friends. I mean, you want them, but sometimes like, I'm just busy doing my own thing. And sometimes you're just like, well, sometimes it's hard to have friends because you get let down sometimes. And, you build a relationship and you build up trust, and then that doesn't mean anything after a while. So that hurts friendships too. It's really not the answer I was expecting. She doesn't look fearful or sad, as she says, but rather quite serious. Nako rubs her arm awkwardly, having taken my quietness as a reason to continue. Not really sure what I should say, so I end up simply giving her my attention in silence. In middle school, I got bullied. A lot. I was called names and excluded from work groups and sports teams. There were worse things, too. And that's what made you not like the other people? No, she doesn't like people because some girl gave her, like, cookies every single day, and then she hated her because she was trying to make her fat. No, what do you think, Asao? Okay? They were bullying her. I wouldn't like people either. She shakes her head. That was elementary school. Feel bad for bringing this up now. Adults have problems dealing with Hanako's scarring. Children would be all the worse. I assume that the way she tried to make her presence not felt was just to avoid people staring at her, or because she was afraid of them, certainly not because she genuinely didn't want to interact with them in the first place as well. I noticed the condensation from my neglected smoothie forming a little puddle around the bottom of the cup. I hate that. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking science be damned. So I take the opportunity to finish it off. As I drink, she begins to fiddle with her phone. Looks like she just remembered the people around her again and began to tense up. This isn't exactly a cheap phone. I had to save up for quite a while to afford one when I got mine. If Lily went to private school, though, she probably wouldn't have too much trouble getting one for a present, though. Telling you, Lily's got the big bucks. Telling you, we should have been friends with Lily. We'd have been eating steak and lobster, and we would have been like, I don't even know, we could have went to the movies and like got upper class seating. Watching her fiddle with it gives me an idea. Hey, Nako, wait for me. I'll be right back. I put the empty cup down, slip my phone into my pocket, and begin to move off. Carefully stepping around the bag I placed beside my feet. Thankfully, sitting around while talking to Hanako has helped me feel a little better than before. Where are you going? Just stay here. I'll be right back. I got plans. Gonna go to a brothel, pick up a chick, bring her back, and have her both do us. Menage a trois. Yeah. As much as I'd like to have jog back, I know full well that I couldn't. I end up walking back to the cafe, a little blue bag in my right hand. What the hell did we buy her? Hanako notices me quickly, looking about as confused as she did when I left. I deposited the diminutive bag in front of her, and I sit down. Is this... It's for you. You can open it. But... Go on. She looks very unsure about it, but eventually gives in. Slowly opens the bag and picks its contents out. Oh. A silver chain phone strap dangles from her fingers, ending in a delicate flower. Just like her. She's the delicate flower. Very nice. Very nice, Asao. This isn't exactly a masterwork of jewelry, but it's about as much as I can afford. Nako's eyes lit up when she looks at it. It's the kind of reaction I was hoping for. The summer sunlight glints off the silver to twist to and fro a little. It's not too ostentatious, but it still looks a little charming. I think it suits her well. You're a good man, Asao. You're a good man. You just got up out of your seat and just got her a present for no reason. Nako lowers the phone strap to the table and looks at me once more. But it's not Christmas or my birthday. It's fine, don't worry about it. I can get gifts for you if I want to. Unless you don't want them, then fuck it. I'll put on the flower on my phone. I'll be like, yo girl, what's up? Got my flower? Just thought it'd be nice to have something to decorate your phone with. I don't have anything to give to you. Yes, you do. Your nice smile, silly. God. Man, people on the internet. I told you, it's fine. Friends can give things to each other like this sometimes, right? Friends. Nako lowers her face so much that she looks really fucking creepy, like she's gonna come rape me in the middle of the night, so I can't see her expression. She eventually nods before taking her phone and fiddling with the strap to attach it properly. Aww. It looks so cute. She looks at me and smiles as she holds up her phone, now adorned with a little flower. Thank you, Asao. Her smile proves infectious. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a couple yawning, getting up and leaving. It reminds me that the bus back to town in Mako will be coming soon. I guess I better be going if I want to catch the next bus back to town. You coming as well? Yes. And she disappears out of my sight, like some sort of ghost. You know, like a ghost Hano. Ghost Hana Nako. She hastily nods before putting her phone back in the pocket and getting out of her chair. I just see him pick up the bag I left beside me on the way out. We walk side by side as we make our way to the bus station, exchanging no words between us. Hanako's gaze is firmly locked ahead of her, though she looks very happy with herself. Not sure what I should say to her, but I'm also not sure what I need to say anything. The fact that Hanako's happy and happy because of me is enough to make the load of my heart feel light as a feather. I get that sometimes. Sometimes it's just about putting a smile on their face, and sometimes knowing that you did it Makes it all worth it. Okay, that's really deep and sentimental. I definitely have ulterior motives. Or maybe Sal doesn't, but Anthony does. No, I don't. You know, it's nice to see her smile, because it's, when you see the different contrasts she had back in the beginning, like parts like 7 or 8, it's like she was, I don't know, so much different than the way she is now, which is cool, because it's pretty much a development of a character just through text, which is nice. Katawa, Shoujo, Katawa, Shoujo, do, Katawa, Shoujo. For that sign, if you want to, like right there, that the music thing for the Katawa Shoujo, if you want, rewind it real quick right now, and if you're wearing headphones, cover your left ear and listen to it, then cover your right ear and do it. Look at the 2 tones, one's in the left ear, one's in the right ear. It's really weird, because like I said before, I have one earphone up, so you can't really hear it. It's a completely different beat. The 2 go together so perfectly. Finally reaching the classroom after the usual walk from the dormitories, I step inside. My eyes immediately turn to see the 3rd feet in the left in the back row, Hanako's seat. Fuck, it's empty. After glancing around the classroom, it looks like she isn't here yet. 2 girls from New's favorite club are in their 2 seats to the left of Hanako's, as are Shizuna and Misha, but that's about it. We exchange morning greetings before I take my seat. I have to admit, this is a bit of a relief. It gives me at least a few more moments to think. Not that I've been doing anything so previously. Ever since our trip to town, Hanako's been on my mind. And, well, we've probably been on hers. I still don't know what to make of my relationship to Hanako. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Or, felt like a hiccup. Probably not. It's gone. I don't have the hiccups. I had the hiccup. I had a hiccup. I like her. I can admit that much to myself. I want to protect and shield her from the pain she feels. I really don't think my feelings are those of friendship anymore. Those are of love. But that said, I feel like I don't even know her. If I made a move on her, how would she take it? Is she in an emotional state that always allows me to make reasonable decisions about a relationship? How would she cope with anything that might happen afterwards? There's also the possibility that I'm just completely misinterpreting Hanako. Not a difficult thing to do when someone whose social skills seem to be so... I hear footsteps. You hear that? I fucking hear that. They're still going. What the fuck? It's like they're getting closer. How close are they getting? Fuck. Fuck me. Oh god. The sound of footsteps comes from the door, making me perk up. Aw, Mickey. It ends up just being Mickey. Come on. She barely acknowledges my existence when I accidentally make eye contact with her. About to look away, but another person comes in front of me, not after she takes her seat. Heyo, Hanako. I feel myself freeze as I see Hanako enter. This isn't a rational reaction, but I have no idea about how I should act or what I should say to her. For a moment, our eyes meet. Just say, hey, howdy doody. Okay, don't say howdy doody. They're gonna think you're I don't even know. Like Detective Bubber. I have no idea. Say, what, how you doing, brah? And then just as quickly she looks away and moves to her seat without saying a single word. Well, you blew it. You fucking blew it. And now we're back here with this fucking sensational music. As is for usual, the period of following classes. My face is buried deep in a book that I find thoroughly uninteresting. Studying is not something that comes naturally to me. I didn't study a lot before coming to Umaku, and until now I've largely managed to coast through on talent alone. It's frustrating that I can't do it anymore. I just wanna go through a little door, judging by the faces of the floor. Few students in the library. I don't think I'm alone in my distaste for the misery. It loves company, I suppose. I decided to spend lunchtime with Hanako, so we haven't had lunch together for a while now. Sorry, I had to sing. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. I need to get my mental mind going. May have well spent time studying, though. Aside from pathetically small snippets of small talk, there's barely a word said between us. Why does she keep doing this to me? I just want to protect her, to be there for her. But every time I feel like I'm coming closer, we end up further away. Are you busy? Whoa! Hanako! Hey, put your pants back on, buddy. Okay, let's do it. My head whips around in surprise, causing her to retreat in fright. This is a bad timing. If I hadn't been thinking about it at the very moment, probably wouldn't have been so nearly startled. You ever had that? I had it where I was, whatchamacallit, I was thinking about this girl, daydreaming in class a little bit, and it turns out, well, she sits behind me, so you can't really stare at someone when they sit behind you, unless you have a mirror, but that'd be really creepy, so don't worry about that. So you're thinking about it, and you're just like, you're writing down notes and whatnot anyway, because the attendance sheet gets passed around the class, so eventually it finds its way to you. So I'm just writing down notes as the class is going on. I'm just thinking about her, not really thinking about the notes. And then, like, you get a tap on your shoulder, and you completely forget the attendance sheet's being passed around, and you just freeze. I just looked at the board, like, dead stare, like, why the fuck is she tapping? Am I thinking out loud? The fuck is going on? And then you just see the attendance sheet, and then she obviously has no interest in you, because she would have been like, here, take the attendance sheet, you piece of shit. So she doesn't care for your feelings. But anyway, that was my little tidbit with this type of thing. It happens to the best of us. I find myself staring at it longer than I should. So I go back to the text lying